morning, everybody. Welcome back to FSP Racing Friday night. I did not have the main screen ready there. And I'm your host, Sean Reap, with my partner, Milt Mentor Jr., and we are going to Disney World. Walt Disney World Speedway. You can see the mouse is behind Milty's head right now.
I'm
Here, I'll
going
put it
to
up.
Disney.
There you
Can
go.
I close the door? Yeah.
There's the mouse.
There we go. Any bar the door. Here we are, Walt Disney World. Let's go.
Neat little quirky speedway they had here. It's been removed now. It's the parking lot for Wild Kingdom, but we're racing it here tonight thanks to John Norton of Wild Customs and Cars, one of his many fantastic tracks that we get to feature here on Friday night. And yeah, it's a quirky little Nazareth-esque D-oval. Huge shock to see Matt Watkins on the pole.
Well, yeah, we're gonna
That's
think
sarcasm.
about comparisons, and I think we got the Pirates of the Caribbean out here tonight. Arr. Them that dies be the lucky ones. And let's take a look at the point battle here. Race 9 of 12. Slim Jim Gately, snap yourself into a Slim Jim. He's got a 20-point lead over Jason Dolfer. Rick Castle, 35 points back. Chris Beckman, 45 points back. And Dan Jones, 58. No Dan Jones tonight, so he's going to lose some points.
I got James Shea checking in, but I don't see Ken tonight. Surprised, because he flies around this place. I see Audrey Ellens James checking in.
Up anyway. Maybe Ken's hanging out there having a few beers. You never know.
Maybe.
We're going to have a few beers.
Audrey Ellens cheering for... There's her husband, Dave, in the 115.
I love that.
Pace car is off.
See the shadows from the trees there. Very cool.
Small field. We didn't bother jinxing anybody this week. We're underway here. The big the turn one here, very similar to Phoenix. You get down low and early, and then try and drive it off. Try and lengthen that exit as much as possible. Then a big sweeper here for turn 2. And coming up on the really sharp, really violent dog leg here to finish it off in turn 3. And that is a lap around Disney World.
Oh, man,
Matt Watkins on the point.
And Slim Jim. Actually, Slim Jim behind him, and then Nick Walters, once again, good qualifying run like last week, and running excellent in that 14 car. Sideways coming through that corner there. Mustard was off the hot dog a little bit. Talk about, you don't want to do that too much, because it's a smaller field, and you don't want to eat them tires up.
Yeah, see, as Milty was talking about there, as Nick Walters on the right side of your screen, that shadow you drive through, it makes it kind of hard to see turn 2 as you approach it. One of the challenges of this track. As we ride on board him in 3rd place in that 14 Twizzlers car. Chasing down Slim Jim, you hear both Nick and Slim Jim are shifting there in turn 1. That's what I was doing on the 2 races we've had there this season. Once in the trucks and once in Chicken Run so far.
See that flat now going to that corner? You want to take it wide in, and wide apex here for Nick too. Right up against the wall. Gotta hit the brakes here a little bit. Downshift. He times that downshift. Want to do that instead of the corner when the RPMs are lower, so you don't upset the rear of the car. Here comes Beckman on the inside and makes the pass easily.
Yeah, I think Nick just let him go there. That's a good place to do it there in turn 2.
Beckman right up against that wall. Wow. Put a gum wrapper.
Limbs loose. Doris Gately tuning in, cheering for Slim tonight, of course. Good to have the fan club in the house. Yeah, Slim looks a little nervous out there. Unusual for him. It's, you can see it. I don't mean like nervous, like nervous personality-wise. I mean the car just is darting, and you can see it yawing as it gets to the center of the corners here. It starts to rotate. Yeah, there it does it again. Whereas Matt and Chris seem to be very, very solid, very planted through the corner.
Walter's down to second here. And 3 and 4 there.
Nah, it shouldn't be.
Sure looks like it.
I think that was just the game guessing wrong. There you go. That's a good corner for Slim. He's got a big run coming off of it, too.
Well, if you want to have a chance with the 15, you got to get Adam early here, and Slim seems to understand the urgency here. That dog leg, that's that could be a killer. Kind of an oval road course kind of thing here.
Yeah, just like Nazareth has a similar kink, right?
I did run this years ago in the IndyCar, so at FSB, so I do remember the track a little bit.
Yeah, Nazareth has that sharp kink right after the start-finish line. It's a very similar corner. We'll run through the field here. 11 cars currently on the track there, with Brad Otto currently shown 11th in the 31 Wolfpack racing machine. And there you got Pops Margison. Says he didn't like this track, but I don't know. You watch him, he'll get faster as the night goes on. Looking good so far in 10th place for the Scotch Blue Ford. Up there, the Sunoco Thunderbird, DJ Sorrentino.
That white line and the AstroTurf or grass in between there.
Series admin Ryan Johnson back this week. Oh, smokes the tires a little bit going into 1, too. 59 car. Still trying to find the rhythm here in 8th place. Rick Castle, 124. Tennessee Honey. Jim Beam or Jack Daniels? I forget. Jack Daniels. Currently sitting in the 7th spot. And his teammate, Jam and J. Where's the Jam and J fan club? They're usually chiming in right about now. The 63 car is currently P6. And behind Dave Ellens, currently sitting 5th in the 115 Wolfpack.
Trying to get it back, and Jason
we got.
Coming up
Yeah. You see, he stopped in the middle of the corner practically there. That caused Jay to run up on him, but it
like
widened back out coming off.
Rhythm is off a little bit, trying to figure out exactly where he wants to downshift.
And back again to Nick Walters, who we spent some time with before there. Currently sitting 4th in the 14 Twizzlers machine. And then still your top 3, Matt Watkins, Slim Jim Gately, and Chris Beckman, last week's pinch hit admin, and our current fill-in chicken run admin, while Steve Weber takes a well-deserved break.
He's on vacation.
Yeah, we saw him checking in last week.
Kind of got it back together there with a little bit of pressure, and now Dolfer has to, figure him out. And meanwhile, Rick Castle in the 124 is creeping up.
That's the best battle on the track right now, so we'll put them up on the right side. As Matt Watkins, stop me if you've heard this one before, but seems to have settled into a rhythm and is hold and serve here. And you can see him shifting down the backstretch. So all 3 of our leaders are definitely shifting through turn 1.
Bob's trying to get up on DJ Sorrentino for P9. He's starting to get a rhythm now. The venerable one, the road racing specialist, former champion, Bob's trying to work the 86 here. Meanwhile, though, they're losing ground to the leaders. Red Auto and P11. 1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps. Fresno, California, baby. How many times have we seen this with the 15 and the 23 here? Lim has that discipline, but at the same time, you got to be thinking a little bit. Well, there's that guy again, you know. Is he ever going to mess up? Once again, there he is, out in the lead and just looking like it's a Sunday drive. But, you know, working with Matt and racing against him and watching his how he drives, he really drives pretty. On a Sunday drive, he attacks the car.
I think Slim may have had some contact with the wall a lap or two ago, coming off of turn 1 here.
It looks like Matt's downshift. And 3 and 4 there is just so smooth. It's just the right spot. His roll through the kink. It's not even, you know, too close to the wall. It's just very disciplined and tire saving and efficient. There's no smoke and mirrors as to who's, you know, why guys are faster than you.
I have to say, tire wear, not a huge concern tonight. In fact, the winning move on Tuesday, with the one pit stop we had to make, was to just take right side tires.
Well, Slim Jim's got a, you know, a review of the 41 here. He wants a Slim Jim. He wants it now. One thing to get close, it's another thing to execute. Whoa, and Beckman, he might have scraped the wall a little bit there. Slim Jim gets way wide, almost like
he's just gonna let him go.
Up and, you know, he's not liking the way that car is handling.
Yeah, I think Slim did some right side damage, and it's gonna start having a cumulative effect as the tires wear. It's gonna make it tighter. Gonna make it real tough to rotate the center, especially there in turn 1.
Well, as the wily veteran champion or professor that he is, he understands that, and he's not gonna, you know, stay in the way of the 41 when he knows he might have a chance to deal with the 15. Okay,
Meanwhile,
so, what are we thinking about for pit stops here?
I think we're thinking about 40 laps. I think this is going to be a 2-stop race for these guys. If you want to split it, you're going to see guys coming in about 10 laps if they want to do an even split, and they're banking on no cautions, which is not an unsafe bet on this track on this night with this size field. So someone might try a 33, 33, 34 run here. That's in laps. On 2 stops.
Yeah.
Now, the next strategy you're probably going to see is people run it dry. It's going to be about 40-something laps, leaving them with a 20-lap run to the finish, in which case they'll probably take 2 tires in that last stop.
So why didn't you split thirds here?
That's what I was talking about the first time.
33,
100 laps. Yeah. 100 laps is split into, you know, 2 33s and a 34.
Nick Walters in the 14. Last lap 32.86. Best lap 29.8. 34, so we're talking 6/10 of a second. When do you pull that trigger? I would definitely consider it around lap 34, 36, like you're saying. Thing is, you know, that you could have that caution, you know, and you don't. Then we got a car down pit road. It's Brad Otto.
You know what? I didn't even have to look. I knew it was going to be Brad. Brad's always trying odd pit strategies. It don't always work out for him, but he's committed to them.
When I titled his house, we talked about that a little bit.
I'll tell you, Jason Dolfer never quite got up on Dave Allen's bumper, but the two of them have reeled in Nick Walters, and so that battle is actually turning into a battle for fourth place. As Dave Ellens is there, and Nick has fallen into their clutches.
As Brad comes out, then again, when you don't have the pace, and maybe he made a steering wheel adjustment or something here, you got to try something, definitely, because he was back in 11th there. So kudos for Brad. Get out there, and all the years he's run here, just such a cool guy, great friend. All these years, I mean, we watch each other, you know, not have any gray hair, and now, you know, we got guts and gray hair, and we've been sim racing forever. You know, still his passion. He still goes out there. What a great sportsman and positive attitude all the time. You know, and you know, goes out, does the best he can, and always has fun doing it. You know, it's easy to have fun if you win races, which he has won some big ones. You know, very good super speedway racer, but you know, it's just a testament to his character. He's not going to give up. He's going to run as hard as he can and the best he can. That's what he does in life. As a friend, him and his wife, and beautiful house. Just wonderful guy. Meanwhile, Matt Watkins, he gone.
He's starting to stretch it out a little bit. 1.134 second lead over Chris Beckman right now.
You know, Beckman needs a caution, or just, you know, to try to out execute one of the best I've ever seen on pit stops. So good luck with that, because he can't just. He's not just. I mean, you know, a driver. He's a pitter too.
Oh, Chris Beckman's pulling over here to let Slim go. I'm wondering if Chris is intending to come in this time by. Let's follow him.
We're in the window.
We're in that window I talked about here. Yeah, I'd say. Let's see if he's our first taker.
I'm looking at the scanner right now. Nothing yet.
Here's where you dive off to pit if you're going to do it, and he does not.
Watkins still running 30.4s, but you know, that's 0.5 off half a second, so there definitely is some tire wear here. As the leader, you don't want to. If you can go farther and you're spreading the lead, you stay out and let everybody else pit and see if they make a mistake. If you pit early and then there's a caution, you throw you know, you lose a lot of time.
Yeah, it's definitely a move. The short pitting is a move you pull from third on back when you know you don't have anything for the leaders. Definitely don't pull it from the lead unless you're confident about the caution situation. You can throw these guys under a blanket here for 4th place. This has brought Rick Castle up into the fight here. Nick Walters, Dave Ellens, Jammin' J. Dulfer, and Rick Castle. All negotiating here for 4th place.
Track right here.
Yep, this is where the action is right now. As there's separation between Slim and Chris. Matt is pulled out to 2 seconds ahead.
They're battling and they're losing time to the leader.
They absolutely are. Yeah, these guys are 8 to 10 seconds back right now.
Well, when you're looking at points, Rick Castle's definitely got something to lose there, and so does Dave Ellens.
Ryan Johnson appears to be your first one on pit road. Notice him there, 8th place, 20.7 back. Not sure how he lost that time. There he is.
Dulfer 2 with the points here. P2 in points. You don't always win the championship by winning races. It's the best finish you can get. And then you never know. Guys could miss one race. So that's what all it would take. Gotta fight and scratch and claw. But also be mindful of good finishes.
I'm going to take back what I said. Brian Newman has not been on pit road. He is steadily losing time.
Oh, we got a car down pit road now.
I'll tell you what I think.
Dave Ellens down pit road.
There you go. So on lap 40 exactly. Okay. I think what we're seeing here is Matt Watkins threads the needle between lap cars there, putting both Pops Marguson and DJ Sorrentino a lap down at the same time. Ryan Johnson is going for one stop. You see the clutching down the straightaways too? Ryan isn't shifting.
I don't believe they fixed much. 115, Dave Ellens, a slow stop, 4 tires.
Listen to Ryan Johnson's car. Oh, Matt Watkins slides and hits pit wall coming down to his stop.
Oh, no way. That's why you never, every now and then, a blind squirrel finds a nut.
Well, we'll see if that costs him anything.
It's slow speed damage there, but...
And it doesn't look like it.
That's a pretty good lick right there.
It's a pretty good look, but we're looking straight down his car right now, and I don't see any gap between the fender and the hood, and he's down and away.
That was a hard lick, though, man.
That was pretty hard. It's probably about as hard as you can hit it and not get damaged. Okay, Ryan Johnson is on pit road, so much for
lower speed.
What I thought. I thought maybe Ryan Johnson was going for the one-stop strategy, but nope, he's down pit road as well. So I knew that the fuel window is in the 40s. We got some Chris Beckman fan club checking in here. Jason Skillings, go Chris Beckman, cousin Jason Killings, and Bill Skillings from Lake Wilson, Minnesota.
That's where my daughter's boyfriend is from.
Really?
Dude, Minnesota, yeah.
The dude.
Yeah, the song Stillwater from Soundgarden. I don't know if this is the name of the song, but lives close to Stillwater, you know. That old ass town, you know.
Matt Watkins, after completing his stop there, Finds himself 20 seconds back of Jason Dulfer. Maybe Jason Dulfer is going for the one
Let's
stop.
see what. You know, he knocked the mustard off the hot dog there, and he just ran a 29.8. So.
Oh, here comes Dulfer. Dulfer pitting from the lead. Means he's going to hand the lead over to... Oh, no. Okay, the 124 is also pitted.
Watkins! Oh, Watkins blows up!
Did he blow up?
He just
No way!
Right there. Oh, my God. The leader, or former leader, he gone. That thing exploded down the back straight. Kablamo!
So he must have had a little motor damage from that wall contact, and it finally caught up with him.
Yeah, you know, walls are bad, man.
Oh, we got caution on the Speedway for front stretch, Pops Markson and DJ Sorrentino. Maybe the caution was for Matt Watkins.
Oh, you know, there was chunks blown right there, so... Man, he's just going down the back straight. Gonna get in car with him here real quick. Blammo! He missed a shift or... Hard to tell, but...
Man, you heard that little...
Explode.
You heard that little blip before it went.
Yeah.
It does make you wonder. So, was that the source of the caution? I don't think so. No, you see, the Speedway stayed green. He got off the track quickly. Something happened on the front stretch here with DJ Sorrentino and Pops Marks. Okay, Pops caught the outside wall and bounces out into DJ. And that's the actual source of the caution right there. Ooh, another hit there as DJ tried to get going again. Didn't realize Pops was behind him. And, that drives it straight into the wall. Oh.
DJ,
yeah, he just kept taking hits. So that is your source of caution. Amazingly, nobody got trapped a lap down and all that.
Got so tight on him, he just hammered the wall. And no, you know, obviously that was not his intention.
Well, Chris Beckman, he's in the booth, and Merry Christmas. Your cousins are watching, by the way.
Nice. What's up, Jason? Bill?
Well, you just got a gift in the form of Matt Watkins' motor expiration. I don't know if you saw or heard, but he made some contact with the pit wall when he came in on his pit stop, and it looks like a couple laps later, that engine just gave up the ghost.
Yeah, I saw him pull low on the backstretch. I wasn't sure what happened, but yeah, that'll do it.
So the Minnesota connection's in the house here. Let's go.
So how is the Jeans machine looking right now?
We still got a long way to go yet. I'm doing okay. I think Slim's a little bit faster than I am, but I'm not sure if he picked up any damage there. I'm sure he probably got it fixed, so we'll see.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, he smacked the wall pretty good.
It looked like he had a really fast pit stop, so I don't know. They may have banged on it a little bit, but I don't know, man.
Well, he probably didn't fix it on the green flag stop, but he probably just took advantage of probably just some right side tires and splash of fuel on this pit stop so the crew could be freed up to fix it.
And you might have a wounded animal out there, man. It's time for blood. I know how you roll, though. You're a very calculated, smart driver. You're just gonna wait and see, what his car has. But right now, we got Rick Castle up there in P1. Looks like.
Yeah, Castle and Dulfer were the last two to pit, so they stayed out.
Several of these guys, there's some points to be made up here if they can, yeah. But you got to deal with that guy in the 23, and he may be a little beat up, but, wipe the blood off and let's go.
I'm going to try and be smart. I'd like to stay ahead of Slim on this run, but if he gets a good run on me, I'm not gonna fight him this early.
Yeah, it looks like you guys, leapfrogged each other a couple times there over that run, so you might just be
good,
strong at
smart
different
racing,
points.
just trying to figure out, okay, yeah, he's on me, so I'll let him by, and then, we can't deal with Watkins. He's too fast anyway. Well, you don't have to deal with him now because he blowed up, so, but that's just good, smart racing, just seeing, okay, I'll follow him a little bit and see what maybe he's doing something different than me.
I'm sure Slim's thinking the same thing I'm thinking, so we'll see how it plays out.
All right. Well, the pace car's ducked off, and we're about to go back to green here on lap 51 of 100. We thank Chris Beckman for checking in there from P3 right now. And here we go. Green flag in the air for Rick Castle.
Oh, man, all of a sudden you're in the lead now, bro.
All of a sudden you're having to deal with Chris Beckman, too. And here comes the 41. He's on a mission, and I think Jason's just going to yield.
That's always, as a driver, you're in one mode, and then all of a sudden, man, I'm in the lead. How do you react to that? These guys are pros, and they all like the air on the nose. So let's see what the 124 can do here.
Yeah, different tracks react differently to that change, to suddenly having air on the nose. This one's pretty stable, but, he's also got to deal with a mirror full of the 41 car. And Chris is there. He is all over him.
We got Dave Ellens here. What happened to you, Dave?
Well, I got a black flag. I must have been passing under the yellow somewhere.
Oh, no.
No.
You were having a good run.
I don't think I've lost a lap yet, so hopefully I can stay ahead of these guys and catch a break here.
Oh, yeah, you're showing 25 seconds back. Yeah, if you catch a caution, you're going to be okay.
Yeah, we'll see
what
happens.
That is a tough break.
Well, you definitely got the air on the nose, so, push, as they say in Europe.
Yeah, here we go. We'll just keep trying.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you in a bit. Have fun.
All right, Dave.
All right. Good luck recovering from that, Dave.
Wow.
Yeah, it is always tough when the black flag monster bites.
Talking about laying back, and he made a bold move there and got sideways. Oh, and he's sideways again. I'm a little bit off watching that feed. He's a little behind. Now he's back on the 124. He feels like he can do some work here, I think. And he's definitely all over the 124. Down the back stretch.
Well, I backed it up. Meanwhile, oh, wow, he's...
Yeah,
Oh!
124 is loose.
Man, he almost got a huge Wahlburger there.
Slim Jim.
Oh, Dulfer!
Ryan Johnson have contact. Dulfer got against the wall there.
Yeah, Dulfer was all kinds of loose off of turn 3 and smacked the wall there.
That was a bad contact, though. That was pretty pancake and not very hard. They just got to get it lined up here again. These guys are working it. Watkins is gone here. Got a chance to win this race here or get on the podium.
Yeah, so looking back at the replay, you see at the time of caution there, the 86 had already slid across the line when the 115 of Dave Ellens came up there. And as you see, he just drives on by, and by the time Dave is on pit road,
yeah, the sim is very...
the 86 is back here.
Bad timing, That's a lump you got to take, NASCAR ain't going to change.
Yeah, that's your pass under caution right there for Dave Ellens. So what happens is sometimes it only says what to do once. In those cases, you just got to go past the next car in front of you to reset your spotter and get him to tell you where you need to be.
Okay, so Slim Jim still looks wounded here. Of course, then again, he's got the air. He's got to deal with the 124 here. So
Also, can these guys? How far can these guys go?
oh, we're looking at stops like what, around 40.
Yeah, guys stopped around lap 42. We took the restart at 50 something, 51, I think. Oh, oh no, Don Ritchie.
You can split it. Now you can look at it again. You can split it in half, or the way as jiggy as this is getting. I don't know if you want to do that. Lose, track position or lose a lap.
Well, whatever they do, it's going to be anybody who stops is probably going to take 2 tires, whether they split it or go as far as they can. Don Ritchie checking in the YouTube chat. Usual driver of the 43 car was broke down in Chicago. Couldn't make it in tonight.
That's like a big fear of mine.
It's being broke down in Chicago.
I'm in my company truck, I'm not worried about it. We have like mechanics that'll come and fix it. But here comes my personal vehicle. She's long of tooth. Dumb Jim taking a look at Rick Castle, backing it off smartly. How about the 59 here?
Yeah, he was playing possum there on that first run. He's looking kind of racy right now.
Well.
How the turns of tables.
He's got Dolpher on his 6 here.
We don't know what Jam and Jay's got left in that car, too, after he smacked the wall really hard in that dog leg.
Well, you're seeing the effects of damage. Whoa!
A little lock up there.
Locks him up. And Jim's still working the 124 here.
He's just going to be patient.
Mama, you don't want that guy behind you. Great line from Slim here. He's getting closer and closer. Gonna take it in. Backs it off early so he can keep it down low. The 124 is getting a little bit of loose. This is what you get at this track. You got to work. When you guys were saying it's very hard to pass, you got to be patient and work. Keep that pressure on. Make him make a mistake. Guys are so good. Hard to find that.
Chris Beckman has pulled out to a 2.5 lead.
Well, he's kept the car clean. He didn't get excited when, he was up in that lead group. He saw Watkins pull away a little bit. Tough for Mal, but that's what happens. Now he's the man. This battle with the 124 and Slim Jim Gately is bringing Ryan Johnson. That's what Ryan Johnson does. You don't, think about him early, you think about him late. Where did he come from? This time,
Slim's got the run.
And he gets the door on the 124. Oh, boy, that was...
Crossover attempt, but Ryan's there.
And here comes the 59 down low, locking him up. You can't do that too many times.
You can't keep doing that. Those tires ain't going to be happy with you. In fact, Rick Castle's trying to fight back.
Well, Castle's not thinking about... He's thinking about points because You know, that's the guy you got to beat right there, the 23. So he's trying, boy, but that definitely set him back there. That's a pucker moment, and he's lost 15 car lengths to these
spots here.
guys. Meanwhile, they're running 33s.
Dave Allen's on the same straightaway as the leader.
And
Danger
Beckman's
going a lap down here.
32, so kind of chilling. The 115 needs a caution here, big time.
Just got a little wiggly there off of the dog leg.
Just gapping them. But that, you know, they had the battle, so. Now they're all kind of feeling the effects of that battle and gaps in between all these cars now, and they're thinking, when do I pit?
That battle probably meant that Chris could relax a little bit, save a little bit of tire. Hey,
P4
we got
30.082.
Got T-Roy checking in. Troy, no.
T-Roy! His brother Mark and him, longtime friends, obviously hooked up with him a week or so ago. Mark was running the race, and we all watched it. It was pretty getting it done. Thir 32s, 33s, 31.1 for Slim Jim. They've got the pace as the leader. He's just got the track position. He's just managing the race here very well. And they're not lying about. They're pushing. Those are fast laps. With this tire degradation, probably 2/3, through your tire life. And Beckman kind of stumbles a little bit. No smoke, but there was a little fire there. So he's pushing. And he's catching Dave Ellens. Dave Ellens wants to stay on that lead lap.
Getting more and more desperate for that caution. Dave's best bet here is hang on as long as you can, and in the second, and I do mean the second, that Chris gets by, just hit the pits if you're going to pit before the finish here, and try and gain what you can by being the first one in.
The thing is about when you get and the 41 locks it up. When you get in this position, evolve through the race, and now it's hard to keep that focus, and you start missing a corner a little bit here and there, and now he's definitely lost the pace that he had earlier. The 41's going to be thinking, I need to get by this guy. I got a race to win here. And, Dave knows that's exactly what's on his mind. Going to step away before these cautions for a minute. Sponsored by Budweiser, the King of Beers.
Ultimate pit stops, but yeah, hopefully no cautions. Rat auto, and there you go, as I called. Dave Ellen's hitting pit road here now that he's a lap down. That is a smart move. I'd say it's probably going to be a 2-tire stop, fuel, and down and away for these final 22 laps. Oh, left side going up on Dave Ellen's car. He's taking all 4. I did not see that coming. We'll keep the pit road up on the inset there as we watch for more cars coming down. Reaching 20 laps to go here, lap 81 of 100. Chris Beckman still shifting, still extending his lead, now up to 4.2 seconds on the Professor, Slim Jim Gately. Chris just putting on a clinic tonight on this track, now that Matt has had his misfortune. Still no activity on pit road other than the Wolfpack guys who just pitted a couple laps ago. You see Dave Allen's making the move on Slim Jim with those fresh tires.
Looks green, smells green, might be green. That means green flag pit stops. We seen what the great Matt Watkins did. He hit the wall.
Yeah, it was all, he had this thing under control until he hit that wall coming into the pits. I've thrown away surefire wins pitting too. I've had them handed to me in the pits.
Yeah, me and Jim always think about the Indy 500 and what could have been. Both of us several times. FSB. That last pit stop. Tell each other, I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna take it easy, and then crash. I can't believe that. Well,
Yeah, sometimes I think those are.
happened.
Sometimes those are the ones where you're so concentrated on not screwing it up. That's what you end up manifesting instead.
Exactly. Slim Jim and the car is just obviously he needs a caution, but
Well, caution is going to be a moot point that happens now. Well, almost.
well, excuse me, the damage definitely.
I think he had it. Yeah, I think he had it fixed under the caution. The last caution flag gets up. Your car's never going to be 100% again, especially if that right side damage. Still watching pit road. Okay, see you taker. Is that DJ Sorrentino?
Well, the battle on the track here now.
No, that
is
is
59 to 63.
That is the 124. That is Rick Castle, and here comes Chris Beckman. Woo! He saves it. Manages not to hit pit wall. And there
you see that
is
sharp angle right there, and
Slim
you're
coming
carrying
in.
a lot of speed. And smoke him if you got him.
All right, we'll watch.
But
Right
that's
side goes up.
I mean, you gotta take. This is a pro league, man.
Right side up on Chris Beckman. Right side down. No lefts. 2 tires. And probably like a splash or half can of fuel. And here comes Slim Jim.
So,
Another clean entry.
is is any kind of 4-tire strategy even worth it here? Probably
Not
not.
with so few laps left. The time for 4 tires was splitting this run.
Exactly.
So you're probably going to see the same thing here for Slim. Slim picked up the lap lead, though. All-important bonus point to help in his campaign for a second Winston Cup here. 2 tires down and away. 23 has received his service. And pack up the war wagon, boys. Looks like our leaders are done pitting for the night. Ryan Johnson has cycled up 3rd place there. Jason Dole for 4th.
Johnson's got a chance at him too here.
Yeah, Johnson came out right on his tail.
Now, and here's Dolfer right on his 6. Dolfer needs to just keep doing what he's doing. Stay in his points position. If it finishes like this, he'll lose some, but he'll still have 3 to go.
I got nervous for a second there. I couldn't find Chris with the by advancing car by car. I had to go find him manually. But he is still out there, still holding serve.
Here comes Ryan Johnson. He's about status quo here. How about a car leak there? Where did he come from? Is trying to get past the professor here.
I know all too well from Tuesday night how that right side damage, once you get it, it just compounds on you throughout the whole night.
Yeah, these tracks like this, the sim definitely punishes you for making a mistake.
Yeah, I was happily cruising in 3rd on Tuesday, and I just barely got the wall off too. I didn't even think I was gonna hit it when I did, but I did, and yeah, just killed it for the night.
I think the 59 had some earlier, and we saw Dolfer hit the wall too. Yet they are in 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about the 59. 23 definitely got some, and the 63 absolutely had to have damage from that hard hit. And man, Ryan Johnson, the other thing is he keeps locking up those front tires.
In-car right now, he has really grabbed this thing by the teeth here. Bit by the teeth.
At this point, Chris can just cruise. In fact, if I was him, I would stop shifting right about now. Just don't even subject the motor and the transmission to any more stress. You got an 8-second lead, and you got to hold on to it for 7 laps. Don't tempt the car to brake.
As a driver, if you change that rhythm, then you crash the car. I mean, or do you just do what brought you there? Maybe back. These guys are so good, so they're not gonna, totally back it off. They're just gonna, like you said, take it a little bit easier and save that training.
Yeah, Chris is a hell of a driver. He certainly is able to make that adjustment on the fly if he wants to. But you do have a point about the rhythm. You do want to do what got you there. I'm just always of the opinion that if I don't have to shift on an oval, I don't want to do it. I've lost too many gears.
Johnson, no good in the kink there. Just really just right in that curve there. That's about the only place he gets a little advantage on Slim, and then Slim gets it back on the oval part. That kink, he's really good right there. Actually, it's not, that lap wasn't an advantage. Slim Jim was about a foot and a half higher in his apex and still carried the momentum out really well. So
Part of that's just how well your tires are hanging on, too.
those lefties are tired,
And that right front that he's locked up so many times. I mean, look at all those marks going into turn 1. I think half of those are his. I've been watching them most of the night. Lots of lockups in the turn 1 there.
Absolutely, yeah.
We're winding it down here, coming up on 2 to go. So another lockup for Ryan Johnson.
Over wide, driving in a little hard. They're all pushing big time here. Some lap traffic here to deal with.
White flag in the air for 41, Chris Beckman. Oh no!
White flag.
Oh no. Slim disconnected.
Oh, no way!
On the white flag. Oh no. He's going to end up credited with 5th, I believe, because he took the white. Ahead of Dave Ellens.
No.
Your winner, Chris Beckman. Second place, Ryan Johnson. And Jason Dulfer advances up to 3rd.
Sim racing, I don't know if I've ever experienced that or not.
I have. Can't remember if it's been. I don't think I've ever had it happen on the white flag lap. I've definitely disconnected from the lead before.
Wow.
But Chris Beckman, meanwhile, he hangs on. My phone hits the floor.
I might want to kick something right now. That's horrible.
Well, not totally.
Well, sim racing is like that, though. That's like we talk about Dulfer and the 124 Rick Castle. You got to fight to the end, and you never know what's going to happen. Connections are like blow-ups, and they happen in sim racing. Even with the modern technology, as Chris Beckman burns them down all the way down the straightaway with a packed field and goes around the wall right there, and what a great burnout. You want to talk about a guy that's had some bad luck? It's been that 41 guy, and tonight, the start, we got to see what dude is really about. And, sucks for Slim.
I mean, it could have been worse, though.
I ran the 24 hours of Le Mans, and last lap, the team that was in the lead blew up, and they still didn't give us the win. We passed them. It was a game thing.
Oh, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. He had not taken the white, so he actually ended up 2 down, falling all the way to 7th.
So I know how that goes. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a 5-point swing right there. Over what he would have gotten for the night.
Still,
so we'll see what the points were coming in.
For Slim Jim, with a beat up car, kept fighting, but they're definitely, they're already packing that hauler, and they ain't happy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why he got to stick to it.
Or something,
That's why I've always told the teammates, you got to stay on the track to the finish, because you never know what's going to happen. No matter how far ahead you seem or how far ahead they seem, stuff like that can happen.
Well, we got our podium here in the house after shocking. Do you guys even know what happened there?
Oh yeah, I heard all about
it. Jim, he gone, and So Ryan Johnson, P2, and Jason Dolfer, P2 in the points. And so we'll start with Jason there. What a great run, dude. Very patient, fighting. Really, you were in the group of the next. You know, those lead guys, whoever got in the lead seemed to have the air and the speed and the control of the race. You were in that battle, and this is going to improve your points battle. You know, I mean, sucks for Slim, but great race, bro. Tell us about your race.
Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, that's too bad for Slim. But, man, we had a good race. Just kind of kept it smooth, kept it clean. And, yeah, I wasn't expecting a third place finish. But, hey, we'll take it. And, you know, I just want to give a shout out while I'm here. Give a shout out to my teammates, Synergy Motorsports, my beautiful girlfriend, Christy, sitting downstairs waiting for me to finish up here. Oh, you guys at FSB, man, it's awesome. You guys do it in the booth, watching the broadcast, it's awesome. All you other racers, man, I love racing with you guys. FSB's the best. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, a very excited Jason
like
Dolfer.
Having a woman behind you to let you pretend you are a real race car driver, and that they understand that passion. And so shout out to your gal, man.
Yeah, it's really awesome. She has absolutely no interest in watching these races, but she lets me do it and have fun, and that's great.
That's all that matters.
Yep, that's all that matters, exactly. Yes, a nice points night for you there. Third with the 4-lap sled there, puts you within 16 points of Slim Jim Gately. Still holds on to that point lead. Ended up finishing 7th there, 2 laps down. I thought he had taken the white and was going to get 5th, but well, last minute there, it knocked him back to 7th. And yeah, Ryan Johnson was the. Where did he come from?
Where did he come from? He looked like junk at the first run, dude.
Yeah, I kind of fell off. Wasn't really into it. I knew I was fast, but just kind of wasn't there at the start. So
yeah, you were struggling, man. But man, you saw the carrot in front of you, man. You started getting it done, dude.
yeah, I needed that caution because I kind of figured some things out. I ran a few practice laps. I thought I was good, but you know, just wasn't there. But first of all, I want to apologize. I think I got into Jason there around lap 58-ish, coming off of 4. If that's me, I am sorry.
Oh, no, that got really tight there. I think I skipped the wall, got into it.
Yeah,
It got really tight
didn't
there.
know for
Hey, no
sure,
problem. It was all
But
good.
definitely a good race with you. And number 2, tough break to my teammate getting the disco there with coming to the 1 to go, right before the 1 to go. He probably had second wrapped up, so
Oh yeah, he was
tough
checked
break
out.
there. And very good win there, Chris. Good job, well done, sir.
Yeah, a couple of heartbreakers out there with Slim Jim get disconnected with 2 to go, and then early on, Matt Watkins.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw what happened.
Load up.
He caught the wall coming in for that first green flag pit stop, and made it about like 5 laps afterwards before he blew up. So he must have done some motor damage on that impact, and that's what cost him. Opened the door for Chris.
Of Beckman and pit stops, after Watkins did what he did, you know, me and Sean were being like little nervous nannies and take it easy, you know. And you drove it in there hard, and but you executed a great pit stop, and you know you were already ahead, but after that it was cruise control, and that was there is pit stop. You drove it in there. We were talking about rhythm, and tell us, do you try to back it off, or do you just keep trying to, do what you've been doing?
On that particular run, I was just going. I knew if I could get out front and stretch it out a little bit on Slim. I mean, you guys know I'm not as fast as the 15 or the 23 usually on speed. But I think when it comes down to playing out strategies and kind of using track position and, thinking with my head, not necessarily my foot, I think that's kind of where we excel. So it was good, man. I found something Tuesday. It would have been interesting. I don't think I had anything for Matt, but I would have liked to at least test him. Really tough break for him and Slim. I love racing those guys, but that's kind of luck we need to get in victory lane on Fridays. And
Well,
we're gonna take it, man. We had a great run.
Yeah,
It was an awesome race.
I think you had the speed, it's just the track position and him out front. you had to deal with the 23, and by the time you got around him in that first run, you were, you know, you had a gap there and trying to make those tents up after you got into P2, and then but by then, Matt had a 6 or whatever, I can't remember. He had that lead, and he was just maintaining that, and you guys were all running similar lap times. It's just,
it's really tough. Those guys are so strong. You just, I felt like I said, I found a little something on the last run on Tuesday, and I felt like that helped me stay with those guys early, and then, just need a few breaks to go my way. That's why I stick with it. Running behind those guys, you can always learn something, and if they end up having trouble, it puts me in great position. I want to thank Highline Racing. I want to thank the Skillings boys up there in Minnesota for coming out and cheering us on.
Yeah, you had yourself a little fan club tonight, which is good to see.
Yeah, it's nice to get the victory lane when those guys show up.
So. Talk like Minnesota now, because your boyfriend's from Minnesota. So
it's nice. I always cheer for Ken Shea when he's getting into victory lane. It's nice when those Minnesota boys can get over.
Yeah, we're surprised we didn't see him here tonight, but yeah, great run, everybody. Thanks again for joining us. Our podium finishers, Jason Dulfer, Ryan Johnson, and Chris Beckman, your race winner. Thanks for checking in. Thanks, Ryan, as always, doing the admin deal, getting the points updated nice and quick for us tonight, so we can have that up here for the post-race show. Yeah, lightning quick there. I didn't expect it, and because they're there off you're still spraying champagne on the podium, and somehow got the points updated. So good stuff there. Thanks, as always, Milty, joining me in Sound and Vision. Thanks, Sam Young. I see you snuck in there. League owner, promoter, keeping this deal going after almost 20 years. And, of course, all the fans tuning in. And our series sponsor, Bill Farmer, Farm Brothers Contracting, putting up the hardware these guys are racing for. We got 3 more races to go. Ryan, where are those? What do we got here?
I just had the forum post up.
Indianapolis next week.
Yeah,
Indianapolis next week. That's always a good one.
Give me 1
back
second.
home again, Indiana.
Anything that makes Milty sing is a good one.
After filling in for Ryan last week, I want to say thank you, Ryan. You do an amazing job, man. It's incredible.
It can get hectic some nights, but yeah, tonight was pretty simple. We only had one yellow, but yeah, thank you for covering.
Yeah, Indianapolis, Talladega, Homestead, the Progressive Bank 2013 version.
The remaining season, Indianapolis,
That's
Talladega, and Homestead.
Dude, Talladega is going to be the wild card, folks.
Should be a good
Absolutely,
show.
yeah. Big point swings can happen at Talladega. And Jason Dulfer, that's a hell of a plate racer right there, guys. So watch out. He can make some ground up in the coming weeks here and make this a nice battle down the stretch. So hopefully, guys, all tune in for that, as we'll be back on the air bringing you down the last quarter of the season here, the home stretch. And we'll be back, same time, same place. So until next week in Indianapolis, I've been your host, Sean Reap, saying good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.